Welcome. I'm doing a book tag. Let's see, it is called the Fashionably Late New Year, New Me tag. I was tagged by Joel Swagman Reviews. The tag was started by Derek Green. Okay, there are various prompts here on this tag. I'm not going to write them down. If you guys want to do this yourself, go to his video, Joel Swagman, who tagged me in this, and they'll be written down. That's where I got them from. So, prompt 1, fear. What is one book in 2026 reading goals that scare you? Really, I don't have a lot. I'm kind of a mood reader, so I don't really I'm still working on some of the books from last year or so. I'm working on what I have, so I don't really have that big of a fear. That's my answer. Patience. What is the book in 2026 reading goals that you started immediately? Actually, I have an answer to that. I have two of them. One book I just got. You actually see in a pickup video later. Ouch. Do not adjust your sets. And one I just started. I just got this in the mail. I just started it. It's a collection of the pulp stories of the Green Llama. Just got this in the mail and I started right there. I couldn't stop myself. And I just started this one, a biography of the wrestler James Harris. I've had this for a while. I'm already on chapter 5, and I just started this one too. So yeah, those are my ones that I just started. That was Patience. Growth. What book last year pushed you to reflect or grow as a reader? That is hard. I tend to read a lot of older books. I don't read a lot of newer releases just because that's really not stuff that interests me. A lot of booktubers tend to focus on the newer stuff. I like older stuff just because that's more what I'm into. But I guess reading that Nancy Drew book last year, where it was, to me, it was interesting because it was an older character, but it was redone in a newer setting. And it was just weird for me to read a book where it was done in the modern day, because I'm used to reading books where it's set in the older days. So for me, that kind of just was different. So, prompt, new path. What author do you plan to try for the first time this year? That I can answer. Let's hope I don't knock this over again. But yeah, I actually have two books by the same author. Different series. They're licensed books, but yeah. I have two books by Steve Perry. No, not the singer. But they're both licensed books. We have one Indiana Jones book and Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, which had a big hype machine when I've heard one book is good, one book is bad. And I'm looking forward to reading them this year. I want to read both of them back to back and give my opinions on them. And I like the idea of doing them both, if I can, back to back. The same author, just to see if one is as good as it say it is and one is as bad as people say it is. And see how different one author working in two different licensed properties can be. Okay. Self-care. What is one book series or book that you read with comfort read? I actually have two. I've often said this before, and I'll say it again. It's the Cat Who series. The see this one behind me. By Lynn Jackson Brown, and then Rex Stout's New Wolf series. The two mystery series, detective series that I've gone back to multiple times. Probably another one will be Sherlock Holmes. But I don't go back to Sherlock Holmes as often as I do with Rex Stout or The Cat Who. I've read those books multiple times. Fortune Head, what is a favorite debut book series that you read for the first time last year? Oh, that's easy. Last year, I think, was probably the first time I had really majorly read a Star Trek book. Yeah, I think I read a movie book once before, but this is the first time I really dove into the Star Trek universe in a major way. Was last year, and I think that really was a big thing. Goal. Do you have any goals for your channel going ahead? Yeah. I think goal-wise, I want to try and do some just more varied content. This year, you notice I'm doing more comic content. That's one of the things I'm trying to do. And if you notice, I'm focusing, and I don't know if this is how it worked out, I'm focusing mainly on 90s and World War II content. Golden Age comics and 90s comics. That's just how I feel like reading right now. I may vary it up later and try and do some more modern stuff, but right now that's just how I'm feeling. There will be some Paul Bearer stuff too. I'm working on that as well. Yeah, number 8 is bonus. Break the Walls. I feel like if I was a better editor, you'd hear Chris Jericho's song, but I don't want to get penalized with WWE. Do you have any non-book related goals for your channel? If so, in 2026, if so, share them. Ugh. Do I have any non-book related goals? That is a good question. Like any channel, I'd like to get more subscribers. I'd like for Jeremy's videos to get more views. He's doing really good. He's working very hard for his videos, and I'd frankly just like to see him get more viewers. But overall, I'd like to just keep on doing what we're doing. I think we're both doing pretty well, and that's all I can say. And now I'm supposed to tag others. I don't really know of any other booktubers that would want to do this, but if your booktuber channel are watching this, go ahead and do this. Check out Joe Swagman's video. He's got the questions below on his, and go ahead and check it out. And write the questions down and consider yourself tagged. That's really all I'm going to do, because I don't really know of any channels who would want to do this, and I'd like to surprise people by tagging them at random. Alright, so comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you're new, and we'll see you again right here on Bucky749. Till then, keep your feet on the ground and your nose in a book, and we'll see you next time we turn the page.